Kush and Chemtrails, the world's most dangerous podcast.
I know it's kind of late, but we didn't even get into it last week.
Please tell me.
Woman King, that movie.
Oh, yeah, that looks pretty good.
It was trending on Twitter for a while. Like, people were hashtag boycotting Woman King. Anybody have any takes on that?
It's tough, bro. Like, I understand both sides. Like, I saw they're boycotting because some bunch of white people made it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So then it's like, all right, cool. So what do white people know about it? But then on the other hand, it's like, yeah, but weren't you saying that black people weren't represented enough? So if white people had the ability to make that happen, why are you mad? I don't understand. You know what I mean? For me personally, that's how I see it. I don't get it. I just see it as more people seeking to be a victim. That's what it looks like to me. Like, oh man, like it's like, damn, bro, you're not happy with that either. But whatever. I honestly, dude, that's about as far as I went with it. It's typical. You know what I mean? We see it on all ends. It's just like when you hear we've talked about it. People want to be victims, so it just added to the victim mentality for me.
What you think,
man? All right, so the whole like woman king thing, right?
Right.
That's a queen, right?
Right.
So why you gotta emasculate her out and make her a fucking king?
Yeah.
Why you make all the boys look like girls?
Yeah.
And you make all our women's look jungle-y and we taking over the village.
Yep.
Ain't no man here, so fuck Shaka Zulu and everybody. You feel me? Like that was kings for real.
Yep.
Why you could be the queen? Okay, the guys probably done got slaughtered and everything. Who left? The queen, the king wife. Like that. So she tell me she had a Jesus baby that just thought about the thought of having a baby, and one came and she started a village like that. So that made her the king, queen, lady.
Right.
And then come on, they already got us black dudes on the red carpet with dresses on. G, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like. It's a lady king, but you got a dude over here, you know what I'm saying, sugarfooting it. You feel me? Like, come on, bro. Like that's all optics, bro. That's all what the plan of. If you ain't conscious, man, you'll fall into that trap and make you think it's a woman king. And like, you know what I'm saying? That ain't to take away nothing from the sisters out there that are strong queens, but. If it wasn't for us, man, you know what I'm saying, we wouldn't produce daughters for that lady to even be called man king or whatever they calling her, bro. Mm-hmm. And then she running around looking like jungle lady, like like you couldn't Black Panther her out, like, cause even some of the Black Panther ladies that was in his soldier
it was
tree,
Lupita, wasn't it?
Yeah, they was looking
Lupita
fresh as
Nyong'o.
hell. Yeah, but this lady just come out the bush, Amazon lady, sweaty as hell. And the real story is, it was like 300 of them or some small number of the Amazon people, and they got into it with the French, man. The French slaughtered them, G. So like the real history of the Amazonians, like it didn't turn out good. So why would you want to make a movie of it? You know what I mean? And then to try to switch the shit and make us think like.
And disclaimer, I'm sure none of us have really watched the whole movie, so it's hard to really give a full take. We haven't watched it. I just watched the trailer. What'd you think about it, Mar?
I said I didn't even see it yet.
Did you hear any of the backlash or any of that? You have any feelings on any of that?
No, not really.
Nah. Lastly, what I thought, because I love both of what Emmett and Ronnie just shared, because both of those things did cross my mind. And lastly, what crossed my mind was Dan Calloway, bro. And here's another movie emphasizing and perpetuating the slave story. Yeah. So I couldn't get past the fact that
I can't even watch movies like that anymore.
Bro, I don't even know if any of this shit is true. This is another fairy tale to me. You know what I mean? Perpetuating that narrative.
As soon as I see a movie like that, I'm just like, yeah, right.
Yeah. So it was even hard for me to even suspend my disbelief, which you often have to do for cinema. Yeah, I couldn't. From the jump, I was just like, nah. They're putting this out there as like, this was one of the last places the slaves go before they're put onto the boats. That's where these women were said to be, ruling or protecting or fighting that land. And I seen them show like in real time that area, and there's this big tribute to slaves that were taken from that land or whatever. And I was just like, bro, I don't even know if any of this is true anymore, man. I don't even know, bro. And that's no disrespect to people that feel like I'm disrespecting the ancestors or anybody that may have made that voyage. I'm just saying I don't know. I don't believe millions of people traveled on boats from Africa to the Americas and under their captor's will. I just don't believe all of that story. So, yeah, that's what I took from watching it again, bro. It's like this is just another way to continue the mind washing, bro. So, yeah, bro, that whole thing
that's
is
great
crazy.
points, Ronnie, that you brought up. I wanted to let you finish. I haven't seen the movie.
Me neither, bro.
So initially when I said what I said,
Yeah.
I asked
I
you.
ain't take no offense to it. No.
I didn't.
Okay.
If you did,
Nah,
whatever.
it's
I don't
all
got to ride home with you. You know what I mean?
Damn
This
it,
guy's
man.
got to listen to you all the way
Damn it,
home.
man. I love you guys. Let me hit that stick with y'all, too. I still
But
gotta roll
what
up.
I was going to say was I thought we were just discussing, my point anyways, was about the people saying that white people made the film. So that was the first thing.
And there
but
were a lot of reasons why people
I'm
had
good,
issues
dude.
with it. That's
I'm
why I
good.
wanted to get into it because it is
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
nuanced. That
But
was
yeah.
only one layer of it. Was that
Yeah.
Ronnie brought up the other layer, which was
Right. So when I
again
heard him,
perpetuating that narrative.
when I heard him speaking, I wanted to let him finish. But
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
And you brought up Dan Calloway.
and then
which
yeah,
is a
that's
great
my
point.
narrative. Yeah, so that's
I
why
can't.
it's cool.
I
to
can't.
see.
When I hear it, I can't. Any movie, bro. Like even Amistad or any of them old movies, bro. You know what I mean? I'm just like, yeah, right, bro. This ain't right. And you know what's crazy, bro? Is after we watched that movie with the fucking kid from West Africa saying, bro, we don't know what the fuck you're talking about. We don't hear any of these slave trade stories out here in Africa. We don't claim you guys. We don't look like you guys.
I thought of that,
I
too.
started looking around, bro, and really like just look around the room right now, dog. Look at Ronnie's face. Look at Marv's face, and look at your face. Now in this country, they're gonna say you're all black, but there's no fucking way that you're all from the same area.
No.
Just by looking at your faces, I could tell that. And same thing with white people. They're like, they're white. Bro, when I see Russians, right away, they look like Neanderthals to me, bro. A lot of them, the Eastern Europeans got the big fucking, the Klitschkos.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I could just see the Klitschkos and be right away like, oh, yeah, them boys are from Eastern Europe. You know the difference, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I could look at hey, even if an Asian dude had on shades, I could tell he Asian.
Here's the thing, though, Ronnie.
Trying to keep it real.
Even
I'm
in
just
that,
trying to keep it real.
yeah, but even in
Can't
that,
y'all though?
but can you
Don't
tell?
try to act
Can
like
you
you
tell
can't.
which? But can you tell
Crazy.
which type of
I
Asian?
can't.
No.
but I know they some
No.
kind.
That's
though.
what I'm saying.
That's what I was
the
going to
thing.
get into. That's
But
the
there's
point
a
I was
whole
gonna
vast
As the plot,
range,
now the
though,
plot
bro.
thickens.
make. I can't tell, bro.
There's darker skinned Asians, and then there's fairer skinned Asians too,
But
bro.
I
could
can't tell.
I could
And
tell.
then there's some with the
shout out
tighter
to the
eyes,
Asians,
different
you know what I'm
different
saying?
facial features. You know, they have the spectrum, bro.
The darker ones to me right away, I think Thai
Filipino,
or Cambodian
you know,
or
Vietnamese.
Laotian, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
But like the lighter ones, the Chinese, Japanese, and Koreans, I have no fucking clue what they are, bro.
But
None.
If you got on shades,
And then there's
I know you
and then
some kind
and
of
then they
Asian.
break it down within
I
those
just
cultures
do.
too.
Yeah.
Because I went to Thailand and I think I've told this story before. The young brother, he was dark as me, but he swore that he was white because that's what has been taught to him. You know what I mean? He said, "No, I'm not black like you." He said, "No." He said, "No, I'm not like you, bro." Because my uncle had a thing of saying same. I finally thought of the name of the black. It's Sambo Judasia, because I had brought it up on the pod before when I was bringing up my uncle Elroy and our trip to Thailand, and I said Elroy had me walking around with my head high because he said we were the original Buddha, and I finally remembered the name. It was Sambo Judasia. So you guys could look that up because I remember that day I wanted to put it in the pod notes, but
Yeah.
it never came back to me.
Like, what was his name? The other guy? The reincarnation of Jesus?
Sheesh, that
Simeon.
recent one.
Simeon
Yes,
Toko.
There you go. Simeon
That was
Toko.
so dope.
Uh-huh.
I was like, oh, I need that.
So yeah, Sambo Judasia, the original Black Buddha. So yeah.
That's dope.
So yeah, man, our lineage and our heritage is everywhere, and people have tried to suppress the strong masculine image for a long time for whatever reason. So that's it does go into that movie too, bro. So yes, it's layers to that shit.
No, we know why they
I
emasculate.
think everybody was irritated for different reasons, but then it all does go back to what you said is you ask for representation. That's a slippery slope. Because then you can't really be so pissed at the representation because you wanted representation, you know? So
Yeah.
sometimes you got to be careful
Hey,
what
here's
you ask
where I'm
for.
at with it. When we know what's in Hollywood, You should be happy you're underrepresented in Hollywood, bro.
Sheesh.
Kush and Chemtrails, the world's most dangerous podcast.